Well, hear me well, dear child. So, I've titled this class Forever Risking Enchantment because we will always be forever risking enchantment. Hear me well, you are a blessed daughter. The reason you are hated by the ghost is because you did something phenomenal. We will always be forever risking enchantment. Every minute, excuse me, every minute of every day, we will always be forever risking enchantment. Also, I have been greatly inspired to use the title and to add to it because I had a class many years ago, and that class was called Risking Enchantment. So I added the forever because I realized that within that class and within the lessons that the instructor gave, I am continuously referring back to some of that. You did something incredible. You did something courageous. You did something supernatural with your skinny legs and your small breast and your strange sense and all of that. You went to New York City with your flaws and you were adored. So I realize that we will always be forever risking enchantment. So today, the only thing that I'm going to ask you all to do is to write out a one-page statement about yourself and why you chose to take this class. So let me get this straight. You relinquish your gifts on coupling relationships in order to get the blessings of mummification? Now that we're back, I think I'm just gonna do some random reading. You're gonna get an idea of how this class is going to be conducted pretty much in what all we're doing right now. So I'm going to go through and do what I call random reading. So the first book we shall pull off the shelf. Oh, let's go with this one. It's called Boys Will Be Boys. And it's by Shayla Tripp and Vicky Bottoms. So I'm just going to just randomly pick a page and read from it. Chapter 7. All of us left for Ohio as a family. I was a little nervous about leaving Linnell in charge of the business, but Todd promised that everything would be okay. I buried my fears in the recesses of my mind. I was determined that nothing was going to ruin this trip for me. I was deliriously positive, giddy with excitement, because I was almost positive that Richard was going to propose to me. The week in Ohio flew by. We built many happy memories. Then after dinner, the evening before we were to leave, Richard asked for everyone's attention. This is it, I thought. When imagining his proposal, I had pictured us in different settings, but it was always just the two of us. However, his family was very important to Richard, so it didn't surprise me all that much that he would choose to pop the question in their presence. We were all sitting in the living room, drinking coffee. The kids were playing in a corner of the room. I was a little nervous about being the center of attention, but it was a good kind of nervous. Richard began talking about our lives together, about what the kids and I meant to him. I sort of zoned out, waiting for the big moment, and didn't really hear the words coming out of his mouth. Then I realized everyone was looking at me, and I wondered if I had missed his saying the words, "Shaylee, will you marry me?" Richard continued talking as what he was saying penetrated my brain fog. I felt a lump form in my throat. He wasn't proposing, far from it. In fact, he was saying that he would probably never marry again and wasn't sure how much longer the kids and I would be living with him. To his credit, he did say that he loved us, but he missed his privacy. He missed quiet evenings and wasn't sure he could commit to raising another family full time. I was stunned, embarrassment, and humiliated washed over me in waves. This is from Boys Will Be Boys. We'll continue after the first group read their one-page summary on why they are taking forever risking enchantment. And then the curses came down hard, and you returned, and you were shunned because you were hated. You were hated because you kept the creative spirit alive even during your deepest despair. This is a reading for Letitia Rebecca Benson. You are a blessed daughter. You are a blessed daughter. When you hear the ghost spirit speaking in other rooms, and if you believe that it is directed towards you, so be it. But that is not all. That is not all. That is not all. That is not all. It is only there for you to reinterpret in your art. You do still have many haters. You do still have many haters. But only because they wonder, how did you do? How do you do that which you do when you are shunned, when you are despised, when you are hated? I am your loyal supporter. But the proof is all around you. The proof is all around you. This is a reading. So be it.